Alright, y'all, help with your crib. Alright, y'all, shout out to Dayton, your boy in Dick in Dayton. Shout out to the west side, shout out to the east side. Right now, I am doing a walkthrough on a deadbeat that's in court. Appears that the people next door said that they had been dumping stuff here and that they haven't been here for quite some time. Let's go and check out the inside. Door open. And they did have a dog. It smells horrible in here. It smells horrible. It looks like somebody was a little upset. But yeah. Walk through here. Let's check these bedrooms here. They left some stuff here, but got a broken window here. Just got debris here. Got a couple of holes. Got a hole here. Don't know if the door opens and closes or not. Yeah, it opens. Okay. Got a hole here. Need a light switch cover. Got a hole there. Okay, you also got a hole here that you're gonna have to fix. Got some minor debris in here. Door opens and closes. Bathroom ain't too bad a shape. Everything works. It's on an electric water tank. Upstairs got minor debris. Not much. Yeah, it's not much. There's a hole over there, but I seen this one minor hole there to finish up. Probably put some carpet down on this floor. And there's a little closet here. There's minor debris left here. What is this? Castrator houses. Hey, whoever's stuff this is, y'all better call me so you can get your bandit signs. Looks like she didn't. Yeah, you got a whole stack of them right here. I'll give you a call wherever you are. Then, if you pay this person to put them out, they didn't put them out. They sitting right here. And storage, I just noticed. Okay, it's just minor stuff. Okay, let's go down to the basement. Like I said, I could smell it. I mean, she had a dog. I do remember she having a dog. Also, the tenants next door were complaining about the dog stayed here like over a month and they didn't have any utilities on. So let's take a peek at the basement. All right. Yeah. Appears that there's a flood in the basement from water running. And it's coming from... Oh, it looks like a faucet right there. Okay. So, just gotta get it turned off. They left all this poor dog. Left all this dog poop in here. Down here is just disgusting. Just marinating. It's gross. Furnace is still here. Water tank's still here. Fairly good shape. The box is over there. It's missing the box. It's missing the box cover. Let's see if we can turn this water off over here. Try to see if we turn this off over here. Is that the hot? Okay. All right, well, we'll come back. About to just turn it off for the bay, make sure it's off. But there is water running, so we're gonna make too much time with that. Left dog food. Kitchen cabinets. They look like they're intact. Look like you got an electric stove hook up here. All right, let's hit the back. All right. All right, pretty nice sized backyard. Again, we own these ones over here. And that played out lot over there. This is what the tenant been dumping off and leaving in the yard. So, we'll deal with it in civil. Right now, just keep it moving and, go ahead and get the criminal charges prepared and get the civil charges prepared. And finish the tenant off in civil. All right. But shout out to Dayton. It's hot as heck down here, y'all. It is like super hot. Whew. And then with that dog poop down there shaking, it's really rocking. Jesus Christ, bro. Gotta do it. Gotta clean it, gotta clean. That's what it is. So, that's what it is. Again, finished another walk through here. Welcome to the world of real estate, Dayton. And Michigan, Detroit. But shout out to the west side. I'm over here on Arlene Eichelberger here in Dayton. It's a beautiful day here in Dayton. Was a little funky earlier, but it's great right now. And, just gonna keep this thing rolling. And you got any questions, you can always give us a call at area code 937-250-9506 or 313-728-4404. You can check us out at Help With Your Crib, Help With a Car, JR Management, LLC. Man, that's what it do. All right, guys, I'm out.
Count me up. The 1, the 9, the 2, the O, the 1, the 9, the 2, the O. Mr. 1920, count me up. Mr. 9020, count me up. Young lady power, count me up. Lady got me choked up. Writing this rhyme got me fucked up. Thinking about you, hearing you say, I love you, I want you, you want me, I want you too. Baby, I want you too, you more than just my boo. You're tougher than leather, we together. No matter what we go through, we getting money together. Eyes been engaged when I see you like a diamond, you shine. Love spending time, Biggie got me hypnotized. Voice mesmerized, call me in between the thighs like earmuffs while we grind. Asking me for handcuffs, far from innocent, pillow duff. Like it rough, taste me, take a bite, McGruff. Your sex is a crime, lock me up. Won't let no lame disrespect you or I'll get tough. No need to pull out the 9, pull these niggas bluff. Suckers and hoes, y'all better run it high. Like Master P, got my soldier by my side. You my lady, I'm your world. You my lady, I'm your world. You my lady, I'm your world. Hey, you my lady, I'm your world. You my lady, I'm your world. You my lady, I'm your world. You more than just my girl and my boo. You my world.
All right, y'all. Help Your Crib. All right, y'all. Fuck. The boy had to do double duty. We had 2 eviction hearings. And we had 2 properties we had to do occupancy checks on. We had one in Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to Dayton. Shout out to the hood. And today we also had a hearing on this property. I'm sure you've seen our last property was it occupied or vacant. But now we have to do final occupancy check. You guys probably seen the video of what the Dayton one looked like, which we're still going in litigation with that tenant. This tenant had court today, but she submitted the keys and gave us the keys. So let's compare what a tenant you're dealing with in Detroit versus dealing with a tenant in, say, Ohio or Dayton. Okay, same day, both owed money, both had to move. This is how this tenant left me. Yeah, it can use a grass cut, but if you compare it to the one on 1973 Arlene Avenue, that thing looks like a shithole. But let's just see. I went ahead and got the door open. She briefly submitted her keys. She put them in the envelope and put them in the mailbox. I'm like, perfect. And Tony was like, yeah, we'll get it back. Let us know what kind of pictures you got and if she did any damage. Check this out. This is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, but this is about the most cleanest property I've seen. I've seen a tenant leave. you know, she stayed here 2 years. I dig it. But, you know, a little wear and tear on the carpet. That ain't bad because everything was brand new in here. Just as the other property, the other tenant stayed in Ohio. Everything was brand new carpet, brand new paint. And I'm very impressed. But that goes to show that, you know, Dayton's market for, you know, renters, you know, they're deadbeats. You know what I mean? They don't want to pay. But I don't think she left us bad at all compared to Dayton. Now, the Dayton house, the bathroom wasn't too bad. That was probably one of the best rooms in the house. Other than that, every wall was busted in intentionally. But, you know, this tenant owed like $5,000. I don't know. I think she lost her job. But, you know, the owners tried to work with her. You know, same thing with Arlene Avenue. You know, actually, I don't, you know, that one was also arrangements could have been made, but, you know, the tenant didn't want to do so and decided to go the other way. So now it's still in civil, and as well, that tenant didn't show up, but our tenant here did show up. And she just freely submitted the keys, and that's it. Let's see if there's any poop or anything in this basement, or can I even see the basement? This one also has electric water tank as well. So let's just see if it's crappy. And the answer is no. Pretty interesting, huh, guys? This was a single woman. I think she had a child, maybe 2, but I mean, you really couldn't tell. I mean, I don't really know what was her story, but you know, she ended up stopping having to pay, and you know, we had to evict. But same situation. Water tank looks here, so everything's here, and I mean, yeah, you got some price and building brief from probably one of the contractors, but it looks like it's in great shape. New box, so floor is clean, no mold. I mean, nothing intentional, you know. Because, you know, the fact she didn't want to go to civil. You know, she's already going to civil for the, you know, the $4,000, but she didn't want to get hit with, yeah, she definitely didn't want to get hit with any damages along with the past due rent. They tally all that stuff up. But this one, all she's going to be charged with is just the past due rent. Compared to Dayton, you know, that tenant didn't show up. Let's do around the back. That tenant didn't show up, and you know, judge is pretty pissed about that. So it's going to the second step, which is the damages. You know, the damage evaluation, and the fact that the tenant didn't show up. It makes it it doesn't look very good on that tenant. I mean, unless, you know, there was a definite fact. You know, things happen of why they may not have came, but they didn't show up. So the judge is doing another hearing. Now, the other tip is, what I want to tell you about is when you do civil, and it goes here for Michigan too, but when you do civil, you're going after damages, and you're going after past due rent. Now, I found out too, if the damages are over a certain amount, I don't think like $3,000 or $1,000 or something, then it turns criminal. And really, like, the judge makes that, you know, between the judge and the offense criminal attorney, which I didn't know there was an offense criminal attorney. Well, we have an offense criminal attorney on our payroll. Perfectly fine. But anyway, they're going to seek, you know, criminal charges on the intentional destruction of the property, as well as, you know, the dog poop in the basement, running the water. As you can see, I turned the water off, so now it worked. I mean, I just turned it off so it'll stop flooding the basement with the poop. This house is immaculate. Versus. So I suggest, I'm going to let this thing go to you investors or property managers, go that second step with civil, okay? Just because you got the deadbeat out, that's fine, but you still got damages, and you still got, and then you still got the past due rent. Go and spend that couple of dollars. You can also hire us You can call me at 313-728-4404 or 937-250-9506. We have an awesome legal team, so you ain't really gotta worry about it. So investors, get at me. I mean, the ones that do it, that got me, they know my services is awesome, and we do what we do. I'm at 1,000. This will be 1,702. This property. So I'm at 1,702. 18 years of evictions and getting properties back for clients, and that includes myself too. And I'm proud of it. And if you guys are in any type of real estate situations where you're having problems with tenants, call me. Y'all know what to do, whether I'm in Ohio, Michigan, it really don't matter what state. I mean, I could pretty much find out the laws, but we got some good legal teams in Ohio. So shout out to Ohio, shout out to my Dayton, my Columbus, and my Cleveland. So I'm covering all across the board. They cover my whole state. Shout out to my Michigan legal team, and we getting these deadbeats out. You know what I mean? And we're gonna try and get some good people in these houses. So that's my tip, man. So yeah, if it's over a certain amount, it turns criminal. And if the tenant doesn't show up or the defendant doesn't show up, like to the first one, just like say, hey, what happened with all this? They don't have no explanation. They're gonna come back to the second one, and there's more damages or evaluation. They're gonna be, hey, what's going on with this? They're gonna grant it. And like I said, if it's over a certain amount, you're gonna get caught and charged as far as criminal. So look at it this way, guys. If you're spending money, if you're going to spend that extra money, the deadbeat might have won the battle, but you're gonna win the war at the end of the day, because if that number is over a certain amount, it's gonna turn criminal. So they're gonna have to pay, and they're gonna have to pay you for all that the damages and everything anyway. So they get Social Security, they get anything, any type of property, house, car, you can lien it. It's no big deal. Or help them sell it. But anytime that some money come through any bank account, you can lien it. But that's a whole nother story, guys. I'm gonna let this thing go. So like I said, I'm working double duty here in Detroit and working in Ohio, and like I said, I had to do both of these at the same time. But I think pretty impressive. Pretty fucking impressive, huh? Well, I'm gonna let this gang go. This is Dwayne from L&L Distribution and Help with Your Crib, Help with a Car, JR Management LLC. Give us a call at area code 937-250-9506 or 313-728-4404. You can check us out at Help with Your Crib, Help with a Car, JR Management LLC. All right, y'all. I'm out. All right, y'all.
Buys, sells, and rents houses. They offer home repair investor consulting and also offer eviction services.